Hello everyone, Atou here.
And Ray here.
And we're back, a Nocturne tale. So anyways, weren't you editing your party?
I was.
Oh, yeah, well, you can do that now as I catch people up with the situation. So we loaded up an older save file, and apparently when Ray was using focus beforehand, it glitched out on him to where it targeted an enemy, and that's why he didn't think it was like some kind of self-buff that you use. So we talked about it for a little bit, and Ray has decided to just continue on his game as it is, you know, with focus being gone. And also, like, he's working out, like, some demons of what he'll be taking with him in order to level him up and get them skills, right?
Yeah. Oh no, not you. Wow, he's fast.
You move pretty fast for a man without arms.
Actually, that makes perfect sense, really.
What?
Because there's less weight. If you don't have arms, that's a lot of body weight to not have anymore.
I guess, but wouldn't that seriously hinder your balancing for running?
It could if there was another arm.
I mean, like, but the one thing that I'm pretty sure about when it comes to runners is that they use their arms rather extensively while they're running for, like, balancing and wind force purposes or something like that. Like, it helps them cut through the air for resistance, and it also helps to keep their balance as they're moving their body the way they are. Of course, you know, that's just, yes, the wagtail plume.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's just like, you know, my personal knowledge on this subject. And my memory's my memory. Speaking of memories...
Where's this weird item?
Use, it's near the bottom. Do you not see it?
Charm, high odds, all enemies. That's a weird item. Name.
So anyways, I was talking about Pokemon Wide, the Looker story, and like, you know, the cutest hobo ever, Emma. Then again, if we were talking about cutest hobo ever, I would probably have to throw in Lowly Jack for that. Because she was technically a hobo herself. Huh. But anyways. Okay. So then. Well, oh, right. So this is the room. I wonder if another one of those guys are just going to appear.
Probably. Red Keela. Is nobody going to oppose me here? There we go.
Okay, I was wondering, maybe you killed them all on the way here. Oh, no, it's their boss.
Halt! Turn around! Thank you. I am Bareth, the great Duke of Hell. Insolent scoundrel, put down the Keela and be gone. No. I see. And he just disappears. Then prepare yourself, for my spear shall pierce through your insolent skull. Somebody else called me insolent. He's not going to give me a chance to talk. No backhanding. Oh no, not Lilith's. Oh no.
Okay, so what I can tell you about this guy is that he drains fire, but he's weak to ice. And the Liliths are Liliths. I can't remember offhand what stuff they had going for them. I'd imagine that they would be similar to Lilim. Like, I think they're the natural evolution of Lilim. Oh, okay, yeah, Lilim can't evolve into Lilith, I think. I'm not too sure about that. A lot of stuff I'm unsure about. But anyways, I can go back to the story, which I am sure about. What story was it telling?
What's about hobos and Pokemon?
Okay, right. Yeah. So, okay. Well, I liked how they represented something that I always thought could be a thing. It's just that, like, no one ever brought it up.
Oh, come on.
Like, you recall how this foreigner came in bitching up a storm about such and such? And then, like, Emma was there, and, like, for being a hobo, she was bilingual. Perfectly able to understand that English that she was saying. Yeah, it's like yeah, that's what it is in every other version. In our version, she comes in speaking Japanese, but in every other version, she speaks perfect English.
I see.
Yeah. And so the way that they helped out the player was that like her Espurr just basically mind linked everybody to where like you got like the general gist of like what she was trying to say and stuff like that. And I was like, I freaking knew it. I knew Pokemon could help facilitate communications by mind linking, getting rid of that border of language. And I was like, I'm glad they finally addressed that in that game to show that yes, that is a thing.
I like in Moon, somebody addresses the boxes in terms of like, what do you think it's like in there? Well, do you think it's kind of weird that we could just put Pokemon in boxes? Like, this is the questions I've been wondering for a long ass time. Meanwhile, I've seen the joke of like Pokemon asking the tough question, like, you mean the questions I've been asking in advance?
Okay. Did they ever answer what it's like in a Pokeball?
No.
But they're gonna.
It's comfortable in there for them. We don't know what that means exactly, other than they don't hate it in there. It's made so they can be comfortable and not just hate it. This guy sure does have a lot of firepower.
Yeah.
I just realized it's starting to get a little bad. I'm gonna zap him again. Just give him a zappy zap. And we need to use an item. I'm about a chakra. I gotta fix my chakras and correct them and acupressure them all just back. And then Mabufu.
Oh. Thinking maybe a media to like heal your party members.
Perhaps that would be a good idea at some point, but not now. Now is the time to fight.
Okay.
Now he can heal. He has one. So.
Okay, so someone asked what it's like in the boxes. The thing is, whatever reason or explanation was given is actually.
Oh, jeez, he just died.
That may be rather interesting.
And I can't revive him with an item, can I?
Like implications. Yeah, you can with like a revival bead or something like that. Oh yeah, I was right, revival bead. Okay.
Come back, my friend. Okay.
Like, well, I always figured that, since the Pokemon was digitized, they had like their own little digital world of what they were going on in their Pokeball. So that's why one could say they're comfortable, because it's whatever like they want it to be. I also figured that that's where they poop. That like when they're re-digitized, they're just re-digitized sans the poop, so you don't gotta like worry about that stuff. But yeah, and I just figured that the PC boxes work exactly the same way. When you put a Pokemon into the PC, you're putting them into the Matrix, to where they can like just do whatever they want.
Got back a revival bead. Sadly, he didn't get experience because I didn't put him back in the party after he died.
Well,
I just revived him.
Oh, right.
He only got 2 health back. What a loser. Okay, that might be a bit harsh.
Well, heal him up and put him back into the party, whichever order, then save, then head on back out.
Not the stupid maze again. I hate that place. It's so stupid. Such a stupid maze.
Yeah. So yeah, I just figured the PC box was like the Matrix, but then that kind of like gets messed up when you take into mind that the Pokemon Islands, which is this new thing in Sun and Moon, to where any Pokemon in your PC box will just go here to these islands.
That's one thing that confused me about that, since there's also an NPC that brings more. I forget if it's the same. Oh wait, that's the wrong file. Forget if it's the same NPC or a different one that brings up more about the boxes of. It's like, are they like asleep in there basically? If like to count, if they could be left in there for like years or something, would that just be like time travel basically for them? Because if they're not conscious of it, because they don't know, it's like that's kind of weird. Because if they are in the boxes for that island thing, and that's them in the box, is that a virtual reality that's fakely there? We don't know, but it has to be real islands because Mr. Mon is like, I built these islands, so that doesn't sound like he, created them with science other than he used construction and hard work.
He programmed them in.
It could
because,
be.
Because, now that I think about it...
But the question of that is why I say it has to be physical islands, because why are you flying to meet this guy in person? You have to fly there to these islands. It is the Pokepelago. Otherwise, you just visit a computer.
That did annoy me, considering that... going straight down. Like, that did annoy me, considering in order to go to that other place, you just straight up warped there.
What other place?
The Festival Plaza.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just were teleported there electronically.
Well, given that Sophocles seems to be running it and he's an electronical whiz, I assumed that was a virtual thing, specifically. because that made the most sense for what the hell that was.
Thing is, that just kind of pissed me off overall with the implications that it had.
Hmm.
I can just warp to some unknown place with electricity. Why can't I warp directly to Pokemon centers?
I was saying that it's more like an online service in the most literal sense. Like, you're just meeting digital avatars with your digital avatar. It just happens to be Sword Art Online levels of, like, it looks just like you.
And how do you explain that you're able to buy and make physical changes in that digital world and carry them out with you into the real world?
Okay, now you got me. Now that might be a story and gameplay segregation type of thing. He got Diorama.
Oh, not bad.
Now I have the best move in the game. Okay, not really. The best move clearly is Megiddo. Oh, I'm sorry, Megiddo.
Okay, now let's see. If I remember correctly,
The map shows where I'm currently connected to, surprisingly.
go left. Go up.
Okay, I'm going to throw that thing back on again.
Okay. So, like, after you go up, flip that switch. But,
I'm super glad I have Tornado. It's like, it feels like a Disc 1 nuke. I'm sorry, I didn't try going.
Oh, if you really want to be a Disc 1 nuke, then you should probably put on a Magatama that gives you Force Boost.
That's a good point.
Which I think you can do. What Magatama do you have on now, by the way?
I forget, but it's clearly one that... Oh, it's already in effect. Shit. I have this one, which is... It's not ready yet. Whoops. Okay, now I have this one, Resist Physical. Thanks for reminding me. This one's next, which would get me Force Boost.
Which would make your Tornado even stronger.
Then let's equip that instead, because I'll probably have that for a while.
Yeah, I can sense mine's eyes pretty... Anyways, yeah, switch. And then from here, go right twice and then down the ladder.
You know, the effect of this area looks pretty cool until the camera zooms out and you can see the stupid square formation it's making. It looks bad. Sorry. So we're talking about PC boxes still?
Well, no, I'm going to navigate you through this area as best I can so it doesn't become like a nightmare.
I was going to say the same thing, like, because this place looks like a nightmare.
Okay. So then, go up.
There's no floor.
Yeah. But, that's where this asshole comes in.
Mysterious demon. Oh, no you don't! I'll let you get past here! How is this? I don't know what this voice is. Look at this fucking Dekarabia knockoff. The demon has operated the switch. Now I have to go and kill him.
No, anyways, straight up. Jump.
Oh my god. This is a much easier puzzle down here.
Go down, down, left, and then climb the ladder.
I had to circumvent this entire number 9 formation just to climb back up to a wall.
Down.
Seriously? Multiple times? Oh no you don't! I will let you get past here. How's this? Something about this demonic starfish reminds me of 2 characters as if they were fused into one and also fused with the starfish demon. He's got hair like that crazy DJ guy from Jet Set Radio and the face of the main bad guy from Jet Set Radio.
Go up, down the ladder.
Well, we gotta reactivate the switch he just flipped.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, go left.
Left? Down the ladder?
Oh, right. Go right. Sorry. Yeah, dyslexia and all that.
Alright.
Okay, so then go up. And, oh, wait, did you already go up?
Yeah, left now?
Okay. Yeah, left.
Ladder?
Yeah, ladder.
I didn't know if it'd actually be here. I thought he fucked it up down here too. In the basement. Flip that switch, boy!
Yep.
I'm gonna kill that starfish! He's gonna be the boss of this area, isn't he? I already fought 2 mook demons that I can summon whenever I want. Technically.
So, let's see. Down the ladder.
Back the way I came, right?
You go right, down, left, climb ladder.
And then I take a step and he flips the switch again.
Now you go down.
The effective repel wore off. I really thought he was actually doing it again. I was like, wow, what an asshole of a game this is. Okay.
Okay, now go right, right, up, 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 up.
Oh, I thought that was left there. I thought we hit the end of the pathway.
Left, and then there you go.
Dungeon complete. Okay, where's my price?
Okay, so go right, down, 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 then left, 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 left.
I'm at the corner.
Okay, that's good. You're oriented. So go up.
Oh, so much for that. Oh no, it's them. Die. All didn't work. Killer! Good job, Minakata. You're a fucking giant, apparently. Oh, almost enough experience to get that thing.
Oh, he is a god of sorts. Anyways, up.
Ah,
up,
treasure
and
box.
Then, okay.
Life stone.
Okay, now go down.
No, not yet. I must chopper drop.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Down, right, right, up, left, up. Guess who's back?
I figured he's gonna show up one more time before getting out. Oh no, you don't. I won't let you get past here. How's this?
It's actually at this point that things get like a bit more simpler.
How do I get over to hit that switch? There was a ladder in there?
Let's see. Where are you right now?
I'm on the top left in the middle section.
Top left in the middle. So okay, you're gonna basically run all the way like down and around to the top right hand corner to fit that switch up there.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Neat.
Well, but that's not it for the dungeon, but that's
Oh.
what you're gonna do right now. So you have a point of reference what it is that you're trying to do.
This actually seems less complicated other than I needed to go hit a different switch first on the previous floor to get through it easier.
And with that, that should give you the pathway you need to go all the way around to the left.
According to the map, yes.
Okay, so then make your way that way. Is this puzzle not as complicated as like I think it is?
Well, I can see it could be a bit confusing at times.
But let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I think I was saying why can't I warp to Poke Centers?
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, no, that's more about Sun and Moon, and I'll leave that for like a later discussion, which focuses on Sun and Moon. Right now, I'm talking about Pokemon Y.
Yeah.
With like Emma. And
Warcry. Ooh. Excuse me.
Right.
Hobo Army.
What?
Hobo Army.
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure if that's what we're talking about or not.
Like I was pretty much done with the Hobo Army stuff. Now that one, let's see. Okay, I believe you're supposed to go all the way back around to that switch in the upper right corner again. Like, do you have a pathway that will lead you there?
I thought I did, but I took a wrong turn once. But I'm going.
Mhm.
I mean, really, having the overall map to look at can help get around this better, because it does show the connecting paths on it, so... It does make me wonder, how was it supposed to be super confusing? Like, if it was back in the day when you had no maps at all, then I could see. And you only get this view once, but still, there's also the map. But if you don't know you have a map, then that would be troublesome.
Okay, so then from here, you work your way back to the center and go, like, around the center's little ring, and then go all the way up. I think that will finally get you to where you want to go.
Good, because I hate this place, because it's super boring. Whoops! Didn't realize the hole was there, I guess I forgot.
And, okay, right, you're good to go, I believe. So anyways, another thing I wanted to bring up from that X and Y was that how Emma is a better Sentai than 2 Sentai Rangers that are in the game.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she actually has the super boosting suit. Which I feel that in of itself was implicative with what it was able to do. Okay, so majority of those doors should be locked. Feel free to like try 1 or 2. Okay, now just go straight forward.
So none of the doors are openable?
They're not open yet. But there's a reason for that. Now to your right, it's a save point. Always handy. And this area is pretty much like the previous area from what I recall. You know, explore around, grab like treasures, maybe fight some enemies, what have you. Anyways, so yeah, that super suit for the great Essentia, was that the name?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just when they were like going over just everything he could possibly do, it was like, you know, dear God, this is some of the greatest tech ever. It was like, you know, enhance his muscles to the point where you can jump up to rooftop buildings. And this is in Lumio City, mind you, and like those are some pretty tall buildings. Like a disguise system that just like nearly changes your body or something. Like, I'm a bit unsure about that. It says, we studied a Kecleon's ability to, like, camouflage itself and a Ditto's ability to transform, combining it into one, to now it acts as, like, the perfect disguise system. You know, I thought, must be, because, like, you know, I was fighting an H trainer. Is that what you call it? Like, the older-looking female trainers that, like, had the scarves and the black trench coats?
No, those were veterans.
Okay, yeah. Like, first I encountered a veteran, then I encountered a freaking fairy tale girl. And, like, those are very big changes in, like, you know, size and shape and all that kind of stuff. So, like, that's an awesome disguise system. And then you have, like, the ability that allows you to jack the Pokeballs of other trainers and inject them with a virus to where not only do they obey you, it forcefully makes them stronger.
Ha ha ha, what took you so long? I had a hard time figuring out those switches at the storehouse. I probably should have known it was him. I'm Kaiwan. Oh, look at me spin. Sorry, but I can't let you have the keyless, so take a hike. Ha 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 ha. Kaiwan fled because he's a fucking coward.
Okay, so,
Oh, I just wanted to... Oh, no, he's floating away.
in that direction. So, yeah, like, save your game when you get a chance before, like, heading out. And then I'll be able to reveal the great gimmick that this one had. Which you can totally bypass if you want. Also, do your demons happen to avoid death?
Probably not. I'll take a look after I save.
Right, because that's the one thing I remember about this boss fight, that, like, I thought, huh, that's interesting. All these low-level demons I have with me void death. So that helped out in the fight. I wasn't using an automata that allowed me to void death, but yeah, sure, whatever, blah. Oh, and of course the suit, you know, along with being able to do all this, it can be remote controlled. Although if I remember correctly, at the end of the storyline, that was removed. So, like, now Essentia is like this super fighting Sentai crime fighter for Lumio City. That's more Sentai than Cena and the other one. It's not a girl.
Looker? Oh, Dexio.
Yeah, Dexio.
Sorry, yeah. I lost for a second. I was like, wait, what's... My bad. Expel, curse, mind weak. Weak to electric, I mean. Weak to death. Nope.
Oh, yeah, you better get him out of there.
Sorry, Principality, you can't do it. You're awful for this one situation only. I bet Uzume's awesome. Yeah, she doesn't have a problem with it. But I bet I got other guys. Like this dude. Or this guy. Yeah, he nulls it.
Right, but he's more of an exploration demon than an actual fighting demon. Plus, he gains an experience just by being in the party. So, No really high particular need for him to participate in battle. But yeah, I just thought that level of technology was just really interesting as far as like Pokemon goes and stuff like that. Like, one of the great imaginations for Pokemon was that either I find technology to turn me into a Pokemon, or I get a super suit that allows me to do stuff. Looks like I'm going the super suit route. What will my team be called? Team Latex? And what would the other ones be called? Team Spandex?
No, but I'm gonna open this door.
I don't know, why'd you go and do that? No, really, why'd you go and do that?
Is it wrong to open the door? Because that kills the gimmick?
No, it doesn't kill the gimmick.
I thought that was the training here, or whatever, to find him in a door.
Yeah, but I could tell you what door exactly he's behind, in case you wanted to skip this.
I wanted to see what the gimmick was, if it indeed was, am I just chasing doors?
Okay.
No. I am Kaiwan, but I'm not the one with tequila. Can't you tell the difference, fool? Oh, now I have to just fight him.
Yeah, so that's basically the gimmick here, is that you need to check each door individually until you find the real one. Basically a tactic to wear down your resources.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like I figured Super Suit, and with the level of technology they show in Sun and Moon, I figured it'd be one of the greatest things ever. Like, all those apps you just have down at the bottom of the screen, and just easily see it as like some kind of computer arm that like you're manipulating to have.
Of course he gets on the first turn.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I want to go to like the Pelago, like right here first. Oh wait a second, what were we talking about Pelago?
I just brought it up. Apparently.
Right, and well, there is something about the Pelago that I want to say here that I don't think will come up in the later discussion. And it's like, when you think about the Pelago being completely digital, it makes perfect sense. When it's like, you talk to the juice person who gives you like your drink a day or whatever, I always go to that person because I love the cookies that like I get from there. Like just the food items from every single region. But anyways, he says that his Pokemon go on to Pelago and just kind of leave him behind, and they just play there. And the thing about the Pelago is that everyone says that like it's these 4 islands that everyone always gets, like that Pokemon always get to themselves. And I'm thinking there cannot be that many islands for Pokemon to go to, like that in like the Alola region. But if one considers the idea that these islands are actually digital islands that your Pokemon in the box are going to, then that makes a bit more sense. And it makes even a bit more senser than that. Yeah, do you know how you upgrade these islands?
Berries.
No, beans.
Sorry, they look like berries, and I forgot.
Right, and it's like you basically go to the guy, and you go, "What island do you want to upgrade? I want to upgrade this. Does your box have enough Pokemon in it to warrant it? And then like, do you have enough beans to help build it?" And like, never really thought about it before. Why does it take beans to like, upgrade these islands and stuff like that? And not only that, expand on landmass that was clearly not there before.
Well, he's the one building it, man. The man's got to eat.
Exactly. That's what I just think about. Oh, okay, this guy's a computer programmer who has a thing for beans. You're literally paying him for his time to upgrade your islands with programming code with beans. It's like, put it all together, it all just makes sense that way, doesn't it?
The one thing that confounds me is how do you do the bean transfer, because you have these beans on hand to feed to your Pokemon physically. How do you digitally transfer these beans?
Well, I'd say that goes back to like the whole thing of like how you're able to carry all those items in a backpack or bag and stuff like that.
It's spacious.
It's stuff that's been like digitally shrunk down and things. So he's like, that's how I always figured it. Like, have they ever commented like, oh, it's just spacious?
I believe it was only ever covered as like they got lots of pockets.
You can use Tornado on it. Like,
Are you sure? Because I tried Mazan and he just voided it.
Really?
I'm gonna lower his defense like a punch him harder.
Okay, yeah, you're right. He voids like the 4 elements. He doesn't void physical.
Of course, the one time I lower his defense, and then I get a critical and he dies. Whatever, at least I got rid of him. Now he's dead forever. Except for the real one who's making all these shadow clones.
Right. And do we have... Cutting it a bit close, but we might be able to beat this enemy before time runs out.
Well, I was gonna say, just tell me the gimmick ending so I can...
Oh, like where he is?
Yeah, so I can moidalize him and save this.
Okay. So then, I believe he's hiding on the... But get out of there. I don't remember it from the map. I just remember it. Like, if you were to run out, it would be the third door on your left. Yeah, that door. That's where it is. But I was just wondering, maybe, do you want to try to get your Dark Might available? Since this guy is going to be a boss battle. And, like, he's going to be casting, like, death spells on you constantly. So it's going to be nearly a race of sorts. But, yeah, I just figured, like, well, how can you get beans from what is essentially like a Matrix scenario? That was your question, yeah?
Yeah.
I figured the same way that you put other stuff into, like, these small spaces of, like, you know, digitize them in there, they can digitize them out. And there's actually Pokemon that help support this. I mean, do you recall Porygon?
I love him.
Yeah. Like, Porygon was this Pokemon created in digital space that manifested into real space. Just makes me wonder, why can't you do that with other stuff? So, yeah, I can easily accept, like, oh, they're just digital beans that you're using. Or maybe they're using some kind of weird Bitcoin transfer system.
Either way, I completely accept the idea of this guy is probably like a computer programmer. It's like, that would make the most possible sense and there's reason for it, but I'm not going to say.
Ah, okay.
Because it's Archipelago spoilers. I'm kidding. That'd be funny if, like, a super side questy thing was like, there's a real important story thing just for this thing. Not only to the main story, but its own story. Oh, the heart-wrenchingness. It kind of sucks I went through here right when the Dark Might had worn off for me. There, now I know, because it's the new Gusushishu.
Want to slap on another repel so that you just don't forget after the battle?
Nah, I don't care. I'll be strong enough to kill anything anyway if I can kill this guy. Oh god, 3 of them? That's right, I'm the real one. But take my voice and put like 3 of me, so then the It's been fun, it's truly regrettable, but I have to kill you now. Playtime's over. It's no wonder you're saying the badness, because I wasn't expecting 3. Okay, so now that it's Dark Might time and no elements will work, I'm just going to lower his defense so we can kick his ass, but the best idea would be to lower his evasiveness so we can actually physically kick his ass instead of missing. Okay, now we're good. I hope Medicata has Dark Might, because I don't remember. Good.
Okay, then.
I wasn't 100% sure, so I was like, I'm pretty sure we are, but... So, let's see. Lower defense. Goodbye.
So now your criticals will critical even harder.
Exactly. If you have no... I'm pretty sure it doesn't work like Pokemon, to where if you get a critical hit, it ignores all defense changes forever. Like, it doesn't ignore base defense. That's still there. Dodge the attack. Oh no. It reduces them to 1 HP. I'm so sad.
Huh.
Guess I'll have to lower your defense again, then you'll die even harder. Well, you're dead already. This should be easier now. I just realized they're not taking much more damage, are they?
What?
These guys. The ones that beating up.
Maybe? I don't know. They seem like they're taking more damage.
I'm gonna drastically lower their accuracy again, unless that's not how it works.
Yep. Like, I believe using that lowers it by 2 stages instead of 1. But the thing is, like, you can build up the stages.
Miss! Because I've reduced your accuracy to nothing. Ha ha ha. Oh wait, I should. Well, it's still I killed him. All right, we're good. We're good. No, battle's over. It's so stupid, but I love it. This is the best team ever. Just Dark Might and nothing else matters anymore. Well, Dark Might, lower defense and accuracy, and raise ours.
Yeah. I will let you know this right now. The super ultimate boss. You fight him in an area that's not affected by the Kagetsuchi.
I already would have figured.
So no Dark Might or Bright Might can be used during that battle.
We gotta have a fair fight for the super boss. So he has a chance to kill us. So it's a physical attack. I have no need, but what do I have? Cure stun, stone. What's this? No. Wait, yeah, keep that. So get rid of this. I don't need a stun bite. This is my super unicorn. What did you get? Maca jam. It's the best kind of jam in the world. No, don't skill change. You're gonna ruin whatever you might have. Looks disappointed. What? What do you want? It seems that yet again I have underestimated you. Magnificent. Simply magnificent. Present this to you as a sign of my fealty. Felty. Whatever. Sapphire. Neat. How did you hand that to me? I'm gonna assume he just coughed it out of his gizzard. Well, I did it. I beat the game. No way, I just got the last key. Shit.
Okay.
Where's my door?
It's that way. Okay, so just go and save.
I remembered. Hooray. Just in time to save the world. I'll never remember the map thing, I swear. I'm gonna always hit the wrong button. It doesn't help that ever since I saw that one Did You Know Gaming where they talked about the history of the PlayStation, and they were with like, this triangle could be like looking ahead, and the square could be like a map. I was like, that's a neat idea. That explains the shapes a little bit. And here I am with triangle being the map and square being menu.
And I guess with that is like just simply a wish. Is that like I find it interesting that in Pokemon we have two cool characters that used to be bad guys. So I would love to see a team up of them, maybe in like fan art or something.
I see.
You guess who that is?
I only know Colorus because he was technically a bad guy. But
I don't know who that is.
That was the science dude you ran into on that route.
Yes, that makes perfect sense. But anyways, I was thinking I'd love to see like something of a team up between Essentia and Wes.
Well, that'd be weird because then they'd have to get the third party and want to use it instead of...
Third party?
It was supposed to be not Game Freak that made those games.
Really?
Yes, they directly did not, especially Battle Rev. Which is why we didn't see customer trainer customization sooner. Customer trainerization.
That's...
Yeah, that's why we had it there early and stuff with trainers also on the field before Game Freak did it officially. Because they did, yeah. One, they obviously didn't have the technology. I mean, they could have easily had the sprites behind the sprites. That would have been a thing they could have easily done, but they didn't.
Well, dang, I just did not know that.
Yeah, they came with some crazy stuff, didn't they?
Okay, I get it.
They still had interconnectivity, but, you know, you couldn't have shadow moves in the actual Gen 3 games at the time.
I guess I really am just going to have to wait for fan art of West and Essentia side by side, you know. Team Snag 'em. Would that be a good game?
Well,
good name for them?
If that's what the thing was called that they used, the snag device. I thought it was the snatching device.
Yeah, and like Essentia can steal Pokemon too.
Yeah, I know. Especially thanks to the animation that told me, how does that work? Did she just grab it from? No, she magnetizes.
Do you really trust that animation?
Maybe.
Because it showed her with high heels.
I know.
And,
that's why I said maybe. Because the high heels was like, okay, that's too far. I don't think Xerosic has that kind of fashion sense. Especially because all of his colleagues didn't. Unless they did the animation, but they didn't show up, so who cares?
Really?
They just had boots. Boots usually have a heel.
The four go-go dancers just didn't appear?
You mean Xerosic's Psy crew? I'm sorry, I heard that joke and saw it. Where he's like Psy doing the Gangnam Style.
Okay.
They're his cohorts dancing with him.
Oh shoot, we've gone on for too long.
Whoops.
Okay, we'll see everyone in the next episode.
See you later.
Ah yes, the Shisa of the Holy Clan. A mythical creature said to protect homes from evil. It is especially well known in the Ryukyu Islands of Japan. Yes, I'm usually used to these being called like the Red Lion Dogs or something like that.
Yes.
And something funny I never thought about.
What's that?
That there's actually a book that classifies a whole bunch of creatures and monsters and stuff like that. And this creature would technically be classified as a gargoyle. Because these things are usually represented as statues that are placed in front of people's homes to ward off evil.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a statue of a creature that's believed to more or less come to life for whatever reason. A statue coming to life, that's a gargoyle. Unicorn of the Holy Clan. A legendary white horse with a spiral horn on its forehead. It can only be tamed by a pure maiden. Its horn supposedly has miraculous healing capabilities.
Now, hold on now. Only can be tamed by a pure maiden? Huh, I beg to differ. In the land of Oblivion, I became the greatest of the white knights to save the land in the holy name of I'm gonna say Akatosh in the Nine Divine. Hey, I'm doing my pose here. Nobody can see it, but I'm doing it. And I tamed the unicorn, and I was a guy. Unless you're saying I was secretly a maiden that I never knew. Pretty sure my name was Guy McPherson, though. It actually is a spiral horn texture. That's nice. I feel like Guy McPherson's an actual guy, so I was trying to think of a joke of, like, the most male name ever. I couldn't think of a good one.
Ah, Minakata of the Kishin family. Known as Take Minakata in Japanese mythology, he fought Take Mikazuchi for possession of Japan and lost. He is revered as the god of hunting.
And he must have been good at it, because he ain't got no arms.
That, or maybe that's just the price he paid for having lost his great bout with Mikazuchi.
Perhaps.
It'd be funny if Kanji had like a rival or something, and he had this person as his persona.
Right, but you don't ever fight persona people too much. In fact, it's only ever like one battle or something.